And good evening to you here at 11. I'm Mark Mullins.
And I'm Amanda Starantino. A couple on the southwest side of Indianapolis reached out to RTV6 for help because of this. Their backyard is being swallowed up by a creek.
And all new tonight, our Graham Hunter investigated how this happened, who's responsible, and where to turn for resources.
For 54 years, Mr. Warden and his wife lived in this home, and through that time, they've been concerned that the creek bank might erode. Tuesday's heavy rainfall brought that nightmare into reality. Their fence now dangles precariously over the edge as the erosion of the bank creeps closer to their home. Kenneth Warden just came back from the dentist.
This bank just disappeared yesterday with all the rain and the flooding we had.
Warden says he's been asking for help from every agency he can think of to call.
Flood control, sewer maintenance, DPW, Marion County's action hotline.
In 2004, DPW laid out plans to build a rock ledge to replace previous bank stabilization that had been removed, and they did build the ledge.
It's still doing its job. It's just where they stopped and didn't finish the work.
This is what Warden's yard used to look like. Down below, the creek curves. According to DPW's report, this causes the flow of water to accelerate. Warden says the ledge should have been extended along the curve and his property line to prevent erosion.
The storm we had yesterday did this damage in one day. What can it do it in 2 or 3 more weeks?
A spokesperson for DPW says the work done in 2004 was to protect a sewer utility line and not private property. At that time, the city owned the utility. DPW was approved to do the work and says the maintenance would be the responsibility of the property owner. Warden is concerned the erosion could get worse, and so are his neighbors.
And you can see my power line.
This power pole sits in Warden's backyard. The concern is more erosion could loosen the bank it sits in or bring down trees on top of the power lines.
Whenever we have bad weather, we usually lose our power.
Cracks in the ground show what's next to go.
And if it continues on, the house starts sliding, it ain't gonna stop. I don't have no $1 million home, but I like to protect what I do have.
In many cases like this, where the erosion is on private property, the responsibility for mitigation falls on the homeowner. The Marion County Soil and Water Conservation District is a resource for people to get help, find contractors, and figure out the next steps. Stream bank stabilization can be pricey, though, between $200 and $400 per foot. Reporting from the southwest side, Graham Hunter, RTV6.
Graham, thank you for that. And that property is in a floodplain. Today, Governor Holcomb signed an act that would allow homeowners in a flood district to create a tax increment financing district to help construct, repair, and replace flood control projects.